Or Empress.
Janet Kuypers! Janet will be moving to Texas.
She's leaving us.
This is her last feature here on the beach for God knows how long. And I want to have a big round of applause for Janet Kuypers. Yes!
And I'm playing some sound effects because it doesn't stay in tune at all.
So it's meant to sound warbled, and that's the whole point. And that's the whole point. And I get my fish earring because it was colorful. And,
Oh, it's cute.
and I lost the other one, so I only have one. I do. But I've kept it even though I only have one. It's going to have a bunch of pieces. I won't even bother with titles. We'll see how this goes. I have to see what time it is so I know what I'm doing here. Oh, would you like to play anything, my darling?
I don't know what I'm going to play.
Well, you see what's here.
Okay.
It's hard to sell my wares when half the people here don't even speak English. Sometimes a bilingual daughter will try and translate, but most of the time people are pleased with any excuse to ignore me and be on their way. So at my job, I'm supposed to sell photo studio packages to people walking by. Now, I know what I'm selling is a great bargain. I just bought one for myself. But 45% of the people that come by speak another language. And 43% of the people use canes, wheelchairs, or oxygen masks. This leaves me with 12% of the people that walk by that I have a chance to talk to, much less sell anything to. So all I can do is keep grinning because I have no choice. It's my job, and someday someone's gonna see my smile, see what's for sale, and save me until the next customer. While on the job, I'm supposed to smile all the time. And a coworker came walking by, and that's when I had to stretch my face, because smiling like this all the time can really get hard on your facial muscles. So I asked the coworker, "Hey, do you hear them ever say that if you keep making that face, your face will freeze that way?" Because I don't think I could take it if my face froze in a smile like this forever. And as this guy was laughing, I thought that it's not me to look happy like this forever. And besides, if your face froze into a forever smile, how could you explain yourself at a funeral of a loved one when you came in not able to control grinning from ear to ear? But then I've got a few here that are actually about work and life, from the Dominican Republic. A bakery owner delivers loaves of his bread on a motorcycle. He has a 6-foot wide basket on the back of his motorcycle. The basket is as wide as a Toyota Celica, with bags, 6 loaves each, hanging from the sides, because he'll use any way he can to get his product to town. Honestly, you can't drive in this country. They really do drive like madmen. So have somebody drive for you. But if you catch a taxi, don't think for a minute that you'll keep this taxi alone. The taxi driver will stop the minivan until 12 to 15 passengers are inside, and people are standing on the edge of the open minivans, holding onto the open doors, hanging out of the car, and holding on for dear life. A motorcycle is even a taxi too, and kids run motorcycle stands on street corners to make sure no other motorcycle taxis actually cut in. So really, have somebody drive you around, because honestly, you can't drive here. They really do drive like madmen. And the thing was, I was just on the radio with Kathleen. I was coming back from India. They drive like insane there as well. And I was having somebody drive us around, and you need a special license. You can't just go there and be like, "I know how to drive," and consider that being legal. So no, it wouldn't happen. It won't happen.
Oh man, your description of India is wild.
The other day, a surprisingly overweight woman walked by, but spotting her exposed ankles that were smaller than my wrists, I thought of Dr. Seuss's truffula trees with trunks and a huge ball on top. I saw a point of purchase display for foods for sale, and they all started with the letter P. Potato chips, pickles, and pork skins. Great combination, I'm sure. One of the things on sale at the front of the store is Kraft Jet Puffed Mallows. They're big marshmallows, and as a vegetarian I avoid candies that use meat products that changes the texture of sugar, but I had to look at the label and see if there was any reason they call them jet puffed. I mean, did it have some sort of high-powered air compression to add to their puffiness, or are there jets on the package? I didn't think so, but it figures that these companies will do anything to mass market all of this junk down our throats. Yes. I saw a cardboard display of a school bus as a point of purchase display at the front of the store with goblins on top of the bus holding signs that say, "Hey Mom, make lunch an adventure." The school bus display carried shelves of Cheetos, Doritos, Fritos, Funyuns, Sun Chips, Ruffles, and Lay's potato chips bundled together in variety packs, so kids can have their choice of which adventure their internal organs can be assaulted with on their midday meals. And it's funny, we all have these chairs, which I think this is funny. So on sale in front of the store are outdoor campsite chairs, kind of like what we're all sitting in right now, titled Sport Chair. And I'm sorry, sport and chair should never be used together like that in any sentence. I'll have to clean myself up, like I always do, and put on a fake face to continue everyday life. Because when someone asks, "What's wrong?" your honest answer would be nothing. Because if you can't justify living and you see no point in anything in the world, well, you can't explain that to people who ask and expect them to understand. I'm getting used to putting on a plastic smile to appease the masses. Can't they tell that this is fake emotion, that this smile is just a show? If they knew what I knew, I think, if they felt what I felt, then they too would know that life is filled with fakeness, and life is just a show. Once I got to the point where I walked into the bedroom, opened a closet door, pulled out the cardboard box, and then opened it to pull out a pistol case. I placed the pistol case on the bed, opened it, saw the unlocked .22 and the filled magazine. I held the magazine filled with bullets, reminded myself that it was always an option before I put everything away. Try to explain an artist when everyone else thinks he's insane. Well, try to explain him when you have the knowledge and they know a fraction of what you do. Christ, I think about artists I've known who created and who never told me what they meant. Why did you do that painting? Why did you die before explaining what you really meant for it? It's a dancing woman. I have to explain it to him. You see, there's her shoulders and her hip, and this is a thigh and arm moving across the canvas. I have to explain this to them, and the thing is, that woman is me. That dancing woman is me, the woman in motion, that woman that never stops. And he finished that painting the day before he died. And what does it get me? What does this knowledge get me? What does anything get me? I'm still without a painting. It was of me, for me, and no one still understands. Everybody knows me with a camera usually, so this one... I know I was a photojournalist, but I think the pictures people care about most are blurred photos of Jack Nicholson, Charles Shaughnessy, Michael Stipe. So I've taken tons of portraits, shot so many stills, but I'm still only viewed by who famous I can capture.